All right, we're live. This is take 2 of the sponsored stream. First some Teamfight Tactics Climb, then Above the Snow. Checking out an alpine resort management game, a story-driven one. One of the sponsorships I'm actually excited for. It looked really cool in previews. Haven't tried it myself yet, but I'm looking forward to trying it. First, let me do the quick technicality check if everything is working as intended. Let me just check if my stream is running on a second screen. In the meantime, yeah, for TFT, off stream I've been climbing a bit. Did make it to diamond rank. I was hard stuck emerald for a while, I'm not even gonna lie, but it clicked. I started being a bit more focused. And yeah, my goal is to hit Masters. It would be really cool. Like, I've hit Masters pretty much every season I played. I hit Challenger once, but now like Challenger was just way too time consuming, and I don't know, I don't really want to invest that much of my life into Teamfight Tactics to be able to do that again and again. So I'm playing more for fun, but I still always do little challenges with myself. Like last season, I was traveling a lot, last set of TFT, and I hit Masters on my phone only. That was an interesting experience. This time I want to hit Masters within the first month of the new set, which is by far the hardest, since all of the pros themselves still need to climb after the ranked resets. Okay, I'll just do a quick going live message in my own Discord. Then I need to send one more email about the sponsored a bit, and then we're good to go. Okay. YouTube link. Good to go. I'll pin the message of the sponsorship. Let me see if that also works. Copy paste it. Not quite. Alright, let's see. Almost there. Got most of it done. In the meantime, I can queue up already. First minute of a TFT game is kinda irrelevant anyway, for the most part. Let's see if this works. Alright, perfect. Just writing one mail, then you'll have my undivided attention. There we go.
Righteous path begins with me.
Okay, what do we have? Thresh Kale? Kale is one of the best gods for sure. Thresh just too inconsistent. Cho'Gath 2. I haven't played Ezreal reroll in a long time. Let's see. Definitely consideration. Anima is one I really like to play. I just think I have an atrocious win rate on it. And if I get a good spot, I'll try it. Okay, so email's done. This is all done. Brawler frontline for now. Okay, so no scout, no pivot Ezreal would be a fun one. Warpath for tempo steamrolling is also a fun one. More inconsistent though. We do have a Shojin for Ezreal, or like a Protector's Vow for Big Boy Cho. It's pretty close between these two. No Ezreal yet kind of sucks, but Cho 3 is more important anyway. Couple units out of the pool. I think I go for the Ezreal line. Here we go. In this case, I think I prefer Protector's Vow, because on Ezreal we also want to build a bunch of other sword items. Doesn't necessarily have to be Shojin. Can we make gold? Let's see. 3-8 only if we sell this. And win. Let's see. But first we wanna... Oh, where is that comp? Here it is. So level 4 we'll add Pantheon or Lissandra, whatever we find.
No time to waste.
I prefer Pantheon for sure if we find him early to get a couple of rerolls going. Okay. It's gonna be scary. Do we win this fight? I'm fine with either. It's nice to get a couple Ezreal stacks going, but also, like, lost streaking is legit here. Better economy. Not really the items we're looking for. We only ever need like one rod, which would be a crown guard. Ooh, there we go. Whereas the... this gives us good tempo immediately. Okay, gotta be cautious of not playing another Ezreal here. Otherwise I'll be locked with 2 Ezreals on the board for a very long time. There's 2 variations of playing this, right? We could, on level 5, we could play Lissandra, Pantheon, and like not play this guy at all. But we could also use this as our third 3-star 1-cost to reroll. Which is pretty useful. I mean, it's a unit that gives CC. Then again, it would otherwise be replaced by Maokai, which also gives some CC, but... given we had no Pantheon and no Lissandra, we didn't even really have the option to think about it. Still looking for that Pantheon.
Got this space-time on lock. Cool future armor at 100%.
Okay, we're still very much hoping to find a Pantheon here. In just time. Nice. So this is probably a Shojin. We could go Deathblade. Oh, there we go. Probably roll to like 30 or 40 gold here. we're not gonna need that until way later.
No time to waste.
Hello, can I get a... Okay, never mind. Kinda can't roll lower. Sucks that we're kinda weak this fight because we really want to win. Let's look for a blue. We go armor or do we build a death plate? Give me a sec. Think we go armor. Not quite sure about this one because I'm like, I think Guardbreaker is significantly better on Ezra than Deathblade, but okay, so Giant and Mighty makes sense, but it's kind of overkill since we have brawlers already. TGs. This is probably best. Pretty sure this goes on show. Let's do this first. Really want to add Lysandra. Damn. Guess we can roll down to 30. Ooh. What's better? I think this one, because Cho is pretty reliant on mana generation, we want him to nom 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 a lot. It makes him scale better, it makes him put out a lot more damage. Gargoyle is kind of gangster as well, but I don't think it's quite what we need. Because Cho is gonna get some defensive stats. Like, we're gonna try to slam another Protector's Vow on him. Something like Crown Guard is fine as well, but... yeah, no, I think that was the best choice.
I've got this space-time on lock.
Probably shouldn't redeem these until I actually hit all of the 3 stars, but... oof. Could go D-Claw here. AD, 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 AD. Okay, no, no AD. AP. Probably AD. We're not going D-Claw. We'll unfortunately not get the other Radiant item from Kale. Pretty good. Like, we could slam Sunfire. I think I'll keep this for a Morello. Sunfire would go on show for now. We'd later move it over to Rek'Sai if we 3-star her, or what's his face? Tom Kench. We'll see. It's a bit iffy though, because the next blue we want on Ezreal, the next rod we would want here from Morello. And then this chain vest is gonna be a bit sad and lonely. Maybe it's Gargoyle after all. In case we find another cloak. Probably not 3-starring these. Thing is, the next brawler we want is most definitely gonna be the Oracle, Tom Kench. So leveling is a bit sketch. The other unit we could add already is a Timebreaker, just to get attack speeds. Gonna have to look for Melio then though. Okay. Honestly, I probably should have slammed this ages ago for more tempo. See, this is a fight I surely would have won. It's not too bad, like, we don't really mind losing here. With a little streak, it gives us an extra gold. Probably pre-level here. Lissandra 3 doesn't matter that much. I think getting the 4th brawler and like 3rd and 4th Timebreaker is more important. Can still keep the Lissandra on the bench though. Yeah, this is bait. We don't want to be locked on a Maokai over a TK. This is also bait. Yeah, we'll keep the reroll. Add the Melio. 2 fights, level to 7. I'm not sure if we're rolling on 7 or 8. We'll see. Okay, in this case we can definitely. Let's see what we get first. Not optimal, but it's good enough, and we do need tempo right now. Like, for a reroll comp that has hit, we are kind of low on HP. And we do scale, but not incredibly well. Actually, we have quite a bit of scaling, but still, like, there's a Radiant item there. Sorry, a Radiant Augment. Everyone else is going to be scaling like crazy as well. Mace's Will is actually not bad here. Second Giant Slayer does not seem like the best option. I think it's not bad. Feels like Mace's Will into Cardbreaker is better though. Ooh, never mind. Yeah, we're not leveling here because we don't want to field another unit and have it locked on the board. Except for like a second Melio would be fine, but it doesn't improve our board. So we're probably gonna wait a bit and level straight to 8 and add Riven and TK. Probably take one more loss. Then we pop off. I don't know, I might be playing this too slowly, not enough for tempo. This is such a good late game augment though, like... we might play for a win out here, I don't know. Again, leveling is bait here. Even though it's free, we would not lose income. No scout, no pivot kinda blocks us from doing a successful level up here. So we keep going until our next loss. What items do we look for? Guard Breaker or Shojin here? Or like another crit item, I suppose. Maybe even Last Whisper. And then tank items for TK. Shojin works. It's not exactly best in slot, but kind of gets the job done. Also considering we'll have like a gazillion attack speed once we have 4 time breakers online. Riven. I was too slow. Riven, please. It's a pretty big power spike. It's 40% attack speed on Ezreal. So if we make it to level 9, we'll add Jhin. And our comp is gonna be complete. We're not gonna make it farther this game. Ugh, that's scary, Xayah. Think we're good? You're never sure, because sometimes you just pull back the feathers and randomly nuke your whole board. Yeah, I mean, we're good right now. I just wish our board was stronger overall. We either want a lot of gold or Tank item. We do get Thresh Spoon. It might give us another item eventually.
The time for talk is over.
Alright, I never looked at the full loot table of Thresh Spoon, but it can definitely give you item components. And right now with the belt, almost every item component is good. I think this is good. This is overkill, but not terrible. This is very good. This is very good. This we can put on Ezreal and move the Giant Slayer elsewhere. On Jhin, for example, this is a great Riven item. This doesn't really do much, but again, same idea, we can move Giant Slayer elsewhere. And this is probably the weakest. Man, these Nunus. Oh, chomp chomp? Okay. Whew. Thank goodness it got in range for the cast. The healing on our Cho'Gath is insane. The sheer amount of it. 4% missing health. Every 5 seconds. 4% max health. 8k. Not bad. Okay, if we make it to level 9, it's a pretty significant power spike though. We get the sniper tag and Eradicator, which removes 10 armor and MR from all opponents. We don't have Shredder Sunder yet. This comp usually is fine without the effects. Oh, come on. Damn. Thing is, we can't really use the rerolls right now. We'd much rather want the ramp experience. This guy beats us for sure. Oh, this might be a 5th. Pretty unfortunate 5th. A lot of Jins are out of the pool too. For now it's just 2, but like a lot of contesting going on. 3 players hit Xayah too, that's crazy. I don't think itemizing Riven here is that good. Rather go for a higher cap on Ezreal. If we make it to the dragon, we have a shot at finding Jhin. Okay, it did not hit our Ezreal. I should probably reposition Lissandra to the other side maybe, so the Nunus don't aim for our Ezreal as much. Okay, nice.
I've got this space-time on lock.
We're probably still at 2 lives though. Like, if we lose a blowout, we die immediately. There we go. Ah, TK can give components too, I forgot about that. Almost 10k, scaling continues. This guy might smoke us. Our positioning is good though, that we get rid of the 3 shitters first of the weak units, so we probably don't lose that much HP. This guy is falling off. Okay, let's see. Playing a ghost, right? No, we're not. Oh, Riven in the backline. The unsung hero. Man, it takes forever to take down the Samira. Okay, that's one gone. This is such a funny fight. Both of us just too tanky. It's really good for us though, because Cho'Gath can keep farming stacks. Okay. Looks like it might be a top 4 after all. More health, didn't really need that. "77 takedowns, it's pretty good. "9 drones, working on the 10th. 10k HP.
My constitution is unflappable.
Okay, please give us a gen.
A bargain is due.
How are there even more Zayas in the pool?
The time for talk is over.
A bargain is due.
Guess that'll have to do.
My beast.
It's gonna be locked on the board, we won't be able to get gens anymore. It was the weaker Zaya, right? The worst radiant item. Nice.
I've got this space-time on lock.
So I guess right now if we want a top 1, our angle is literally just TK3. Technically Riven 3, but we're pretty darn far from it. What do we do with items? Moving a gargoyle is probably better. Hey! Okay, I missed the 20 mana here. Sucks. Could move items between these two as well, but... Protector's Vow and Riven is also decent. We have enough tankiness, we need more sustained damage. Okay, we might actually just outscale everyone with no scout, no pivot. And the scaling on both
The time for talk.
Ezreal and Cho. Ooh. Nice. I kind of want the Visage here. I'm not sure if it's worth spending a remover though. Okay, this should be a pretty easy win. It's gonna take a long time, but should be an overtime win, I think. Yeah, I feel like the stone plate move was actually pretty cracked. Like, Vow is really, really, really good on show if the fights are short, but our fights are taking forever.
Torment comes in so many flavors.
So Riven offense item, I guess. Could have gone for another TK tank item. I like this more. We're really not lacking tankiness, are we? Playing against this guy again, this time not the Ghost, should be a pretty easy matchup. Oh, both the Zayas lost. Our only tough matchup left was the Zaya with the Radiant. Whatever it's called. Not the Last Whisper, the other one. This is actually a problem, nothing focused the Blitzcrank yet. I did not expect to lose this. This guy did so much passive damage NCC. Oh, we gotta survive one more before... I mean, we can sell these and roll here. Hope to high roll. Any sniper will do. There we go.
The stars align.
Actually, it's probably better on Riven, I'm not quite sure. Like, the good thing is that Riven, like, the cloak ensures that Riven doesn't get knocked up early, doesn't get shot apart by the Samiras. Oh, this time we did get the Blitzcrank out. I think we win this one. So Lissandra would be very cuttable at this point, we just don't have anything to replace her with.
Time for talk is over.
Let's see what kind of items we get. Third tank item on TK makes sense. Third damage item for either Riven or move these to Jhin. Both make sense. All the Jhins are back in the pool, I should definitely roll for Jhin too.
I will remember your name and shout it to the heavens.
The time for talk is over.
Nice.
The time for talk is over.
This should be really good. Hello, can someone take out the Blitz, please? Oh, I'm a bit scared everyone's gonna be stuck on the Ornn again. Casual 14k HP choke. Let's go. It's a top 1.
I've got this space time on lock.
Gorgeous. Did scale in the end. Give me 1 second. I'll put this one on the charger. Never mind. Now it's telling me this is almost fully charged. It just shut off for no good reason. Alright. Hey Mo, what's poppin', was geht? Lange her indeed. Does he even read this? Yeah, my problem was I just had like... I have my YouTube chat on the laptop and it just shut off for no reason. I thought the battery was empty, that's why I wanted to connect it to the power, but... Also, during TFT games, it's a bit harder to read chat than Runeterra was, I'll be honest. TFT is like full focus for 30 minutes. Hey, nice to see you again though. Wie geht's, wie steht's bei dir? What's poppin' in your life, Mo? Bought a house, let's go! Let's fucking go, congrats, man. And you're married? Holy shit. You already made it much farther in life than I have. Hey, congrats, I'm happy for you. Wait, how old are you now? Aren't you younger than me? I just turned 30 last year. $25. So doing it like fairly young. I respect that. PhD? You mean me? I don't actually have a PhD. PhDs are much harder to get. But yeah, an MD. I technically don't have a doctor title in Germany because I never was fortunate enough to finish a scientific research project, but an MD is still an MD. Am I going to Utrecht for Riftbound? No, because the creator applications were already closed when I heard about it. And at that point I didn't even post anything about Riftbound yet. The thing is, I still only played like 10 games of Riftbound in my life, and I watched Atlanta last night. It was so dope, it was so hype. I was so happy for Alan and Prismat, like all of the Runeterra OGs. I was really rooting for Boulevard. I was really rooting for Aikado. Like so many cool people. Yeah, that's my idea, play casually. The only issue is there's still a high barrier of entry. It's really hard to get cards. And I mean, I guess I live in Berlin, there's play opportunities, but it's also kind of expensive. I'd probably just go to like, I don't know, pre-rifts and everything and dip into it. I'm still waiting for them to release Braum. I already missed the Teemo wave. Like my biggest issue with Riftbound right now is I feel like if I would have been there from the start, like from the reveal phase, I could have really made a name for myself too. Either as a content creator or coaching or like competitive. Because all of the Runeterra people are doing really well. But part of me feels like it's been, like it's too late for me already, if that makes sense. So I'm just realizing now, like, YouTube is actually stretching a bit with the black borders, right? Haven't streamed on YouTube for a while. Hope it's not too irritating. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Nah, I think the fix is more complicated than that. I just go back to this. Run it back. Let's see. A lot of high quality units here. Okay, that makes it easier. No Vagar items, we'll stick with Aatrox. Serpent. I think it's still very valuable to try to get in. Probably. Yeah, you're probably right, Mo. I guess right now, like, I've just been so distant from gaming and content creation for a while that, like, now that I got back from like finishing med school and traveling and everything, the first thing I did was just grind video games hardcore. And once I'm done with this, once all of that is like saturated, I look more into... Oh wait, that's interesting. Lulu reroll is a thing. Hustler. We have a good start for going like economy loss. Ooh. Ooh. I love the Samira comp. I'm pretty sure I'll go too tanky. Space Groove Emblem. We're just farming rerolls in the early game. We're not really playing for wins here. We could slam Sunfire, just try to get a kill or more. Let's see. Is anyone playing weak? Anyone loose streaking intentionally? This guy is. In that case, no item slam. It's a bit sad. I haven't actually tried Lulu reroll yet. I would be interested. There's no real point. I mean, I guess Nasus is part of the comp. We're not gonna play him until much later, though. We could also just not play weak. Play for some wins. Like, I'm not gonna level here, but I think... What's this? Like, we either make 21 gold or we keep this, and next turn we board both of these. Slam Sunfire, hope to get some wins. I think I like that more. Just hope to get a kill or two. I've been staffing events and trying to grind arena. You mean Magic Arena? You've been staffing events. You mean like for work or like Riftbound events? What exactly is that about? You've been in Lille as a judge? Oh damn. We're actually involved, eh? If we would level, we would be strong, but the earliest we level is next round. Not into offline TCG? I mean, I was as a kid. I haven't really played offline TCG since I was like 12. Outside of the couple rounds that I played this summer, like in the last year with like Kawa and Spessy. Tomorrow I actually go and record some more Riftbound with Joe, with Specimen. Very excited for it. some more pre-kit draft, as well as maybe, I need to ask him about it, but he had the idea of doing a like ex-Runeterra player rates Riftbound cards. Ooh. We don't really need a rod. Okay, we can play for tempo now. Been grinding a lot of different TCGs. I'm in the Echo waiting room and then hunting best. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I can't wait for Braum, just for the flavor. Sounds like fun. Yeah, especially because like we're actually in the same room, right? I always think the quality of videos and so on is much better, also of podcasts and everything, if the people are just actually physically present. Is that better than Nasus? I think Nasus is stronger. Traveling to Berlin to join. Where do you live actually? I mean, chances are good we'll eventually see each other at some card game event. I'll be honest, the one I'm most excited for right now, and I'm pretty confident I will give 100% to, is gonna be Cyberpunk TCG. Because I feel like I'm very connected with the community and the people behind the scenes. Because Kawa is the marketing manager, he really keeps Spessy and me in the loop. From playing a bunch of the alpha kits with Spessy. It's really cool to feel like a bit involved also, like I can actually give feedback about gameplay and so on and some issues I see, and I feel like it's being heard, like as a community member also being involved a bit in the design process and so on is really cool. And yeah, in that TCG, like we have no idea of course if it's gonna pop off and perform well, but it's really cool to have the opportunity to be there from the get-go, from the very start. And that's something that unfortunately I missed in Riftbound because of med school. I would have loved, especially now seeing how successful it is and all of the other Runeterra people doing really well, I would have loved to be part of it as well, but yeah, not sure yet, we'll see. Duisburg, yeah, of course I know it. I went there to grind some poker tables back in the days. Just once or twice, but I mean, I grew up in Köln, so I know Duisburg. In my teenage years, we also went there quite a couple of times to play basketball against the team. I was playing basketball at a pretty high level. What does Samira need? Could form a Giant Slayer. This is better if it's... I guess this can also be Even Shroud. And we're free to play Giant Slayer. Definitely has more tempo that way. No Vanguard to add, unfortunately. Playing Panth also would have made sense. Probably Panth over Nasus, but then economy is a bit awkward. Kind of want to make 50 gold here. Lose 1 gold to play Panth next round. Nah, it's fine. Actually, we're on a 4-win streak. Let's do it. No. Oh, grabback's pretty good. It's decent. pretty good too. Let's keep up the tempo game plan. Morello is going to go in the second Samira eventually. This is going to be Last Whisper. This is going to be Shojin. Come on. Oh shit, okay. Picked the wrong augment, I suppose. Really thought we could keep the win streak rolling here. Maybe it would have been better to reforge the rod. Oh shit, I forgot we already have a cape. Big miss, actually. Guess we just reforged that. After that fight, we'll see what item we get. Actually, once we see which item we reforge, it's probably... we know which item to pick, that's more important. It's pretty good. So we need crit and sword. Still need a ton of swords. We only ever need one more crit probably. Getting to meet the Runeterra people at events has been fun. Yeah, it's kind of cool, like especially since everyone is kind of signing up with their online name, you have a rough idea of who's there, even though you haven't seen them in person yet. You need information regarding offline TCG, I have plenty of information. Oh, that's cool. Are you actually working in that business though, or are you more doing it for fun? Oh, these are both terrible. I think rerolls are more important to us. We don't really need an emblem with the comp we're playing. I also never selected this in the... Should focus a bit more here. I think we play a Jax, right? Don't quite remember in this comp. Where is it? Samira. Where are you? Huh? That's it, right? Yeah. Could reforge this. Could be a giant slayer though, like, it's not bad. Then again, the next sword goes here anyway. I think I reforge this. That could be an even shroud. Don't really like it. I really want to get one more Timebreaker win. That's why I keep Pantheon on here, even though we don't have Brawler or Replicator. We're probably not winning this. So this is not good. This is okay. But then we're very short on Samira items. Also, I should have used... Like, if I was to play this, I should have used it before this combat. Okay, we're winning though. All good. We're chilling. Naces we should probably keep, even though it costs us a gold. Then again, we have a gazillion rerolls. I have a Shojin. What do we do with the rest?
I'm gonna clean this galaxy from the inside out.
Okay, our comp is pretty much set. Could go for a Jax 3. We hit Jax 3, we get 5 gold. We're never playing the second Jax, it's just a slightly stronger board plus economy engine. Is anyone re-rolling Jax?
Against any weapon, any army, anyone, I remain unmatched.
Not sure if that counts. Swordsmith makes sense. Dummies are mid. We're tanky enough. Best Trance is decent. It's okay. It's one of these two. I feel like Best Friend scales the best into the late game.
Need me to hold back?
And high key, this is a top 1 angle. So out of these two, either is fine. We can definitely go to level 8 and 9. Play Blitzcrank and like double Nunu probably. This is 10% durability. Added with the 5 from Stargazer. Makes us pretty darn tanky. Okay, gotta hit the 3 stars first though. In this comp it's a ridiculous power spike.
I go where my research takes me.
My eyes are open.
Finally, some action.
Seeing a Vex and not picking it, man. The life of a reroller.
Coming through.
Gonna be rolling a bit more on 7, but not that much. I think we can also hit Ornn 3A. Ornn 2 at 8. Gotta find a Nasus. I've been behind the scenes for other TCGs like One Piece and stuff for a while now. Also, I usually like to attend events and either give demos or judge, so I've been traveling a lot in the last year. Damn, that sounds awesome. Were you doing that with your wife, or is she not that much into TCGs? Don't really need a bow. Don't really need this either, but it does make for a pretty fun super tanky guy.
I go where my research takes me.
Oof. Now we have more of an incentive to level. I think I rolled a bit more. Don't need Nasus anymore then. Oh, that's not good. fast enough. I was fast enough. Okay, so we really need a crit for Last Whisper and then more DPS items. I don't mind 2 more tank items, but we don't really need them.
My god doesn't want peace.
Okay, I definitely want this guy to die first before we roll for Nunus. This one has a Nunu. 3 Orns. Nothing. Nothing, but probably gonna look for Nunus. They're gonna replace Leona with Nunu. That's a Nunu. 2, 3, 4 Nunu. Oh shit, we're not... It's gonna be hard to find more Nunus. What do we do then? We roll at 7 or we wait for the others to die and go like level 8 or 9 before rolling? Probably roll at 7. Like the Ornn is the biggest power spike and then we can just passively level from Ari. No, what? Okay, didn't expect to lose.
Relax a little.
That actually works. I think I most need a crit though. We would get the second Ornn pretty beefy as well. Sure.
What is pure?
Oh, we kind of need level 8 to complete the comp though. What to do? Wait, one more round, hope this guy loses. Oh, they're very strong now. Let's roll for Ornns. Ah. Too slow on the decision. Should have rolled way sooner, hit Ornn 3 and then try to knock this guy out. With Ornn 3 we actually have a real shot. Like Ornn 3, Xayah 2, Jax 3. Wife is not that much into TCGs. Unfortunate. So what is your job then, Mo? Like, curious. What exactly do you do that you end up organizing staffing and so on? It's cursed. Do we still roll? I'm confused on what to do here. I think we beat this. Damn, our Ornn's getting molten though. Also, this one has like 3 lives, right? Oh, nice. I was just gonna say it drops aggro so many times with Edge of Night and then the rogue thing. Okay, wait. So it's... Shit, that player's still in. 3 Ornns and a Nunu. 3 Nunus. Fuck. Guess we just level and don't roll. Yeah, I don't know about this. That was strategically sound. Really want this guy to lose out so that the Nunus go back into the pool. Honestly, Kraken's has been okay, right? Don't really need more tankiness. I mean, we do, but only from the Ornn 3-star. Three Ornns are back into the pool, by the way, but I'll wait. If I can, I'll wait until after Elder for rolling. Chances of us hitting right now are very close to 0. 1 star. I think we win this. Nice. Okay, that means we definitely make it past Elder Dragon. Could roll and try to knock this out. Yeah, we should. We're not gonna hit anything with 11 gold, we'll sit here. Didn't find the upgrades we need. Too slow. So if we hit Ornn, it's a top 1 probably. Otherwise, might be a 3rd or 4th.
My god doesn't want peace.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna clean this galaxy from the inside out.
Here we go.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to positioning. We might get torn up by the rogues here. Never mind.
This was our world first.
We might end up getting a second, like this was a very favorable matchup for us.
Fear me.
Or did they just sell? Respectable, looking for Kindred 3. The thing is, if you sell your whole board and hit Kindred 3, you still lose. Still need a frontline and tankiness until something happens. Okay, this guy should win. We only beat this with Ornn 3. But I mean, I'd also take a top 2, that's good enough. Next turn we get an item, so we get second Ornn with a Radiant. Could try to change positioning, I suppose. Move the Samiras over to the side of the snipers. Oh, we might just be dead. Okay, 1 HP. Ornn 3, let's go! Like, would I even pick up a Nunu 2 here?
Let's make this memorable.
Oh, let's go. Ah, fuck. I didn't switch these two around. That might bite me. Actually, I think it's fine. Right, these focus these guys here. Oh, we cooked, chat. We cooked. GG's! Back to back first. So we've been live for 1.5 hours already. I think it's a good timing to move over to the sponsored stream. Got 2 premium TFT games in. Or to the sponsored segment, rather. Yeah, let's do it. I'll check out Above the Snow. Again, shout out to the game. Thanks for sponsoring today's stream, today's YouTube stream. I'll post the link again if you want to check it out as well. Feel free to click on it. I have only looked into the game a little bit. I haven't played it myself yet. Let's close TFT. Launch Above the Snow. Maybe turn down your audio volumes a little bit. I'm not quite sure if the audio settings are right from the get-go. But yeah, Above the Snow is a game that launched on Steam a couple of days ago, and one that to me personally looks very interesting. Story-driven alpine expedition simulator management? Not quite sure what to expect. Okay. Just checking if the audio volumes are right. Test, 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 test. Should be about good. Chat, let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Looks good though. Okay, new game. Let's see what Above the Snow has in store for us. Actually, let's check graphic settings first, but looks all good. Yeah, first of all, me as a person with mountain affinity, I'm actually excited about this one. For those who didn't know, a large part of my break of content creation, so January and February, I mostly spent in the mountains of Latin America, in the Andes, traveling Patagonia, Tierra del Fuego, just the fireland in the far south of Argentina and Chile. So we have an endless mode of the original experience. Yeah, I was there in summer though, so like snowy mountains is a different thing, but I also love the Alps. I used to live pretty close when skiing, snowboarding as a kid and teenager a lot, hiking in the summer. See what happens. Cozy experience, default experience, challenging experience, harsher economy, tougher decisions. Honestly, I'm usually pretty good at these economy games. I think I go seasoned mountaineer right away. Just for a bit of challenge. Okay, let's see. I'm not quite sure what to expect. I feel like this might be a pretty fun experience though.
Francis, my friend, how many chances have I given you, only for you to waste them? What was so unclear in my instructions? What did you expect, walking in there alone?
I truly regret it. I want to fix it. Undo it. Is there any chance?
A chance? In my world, every favor's a tab you'll have to settle. Say, have you ever been to the Alps?
Yes, I
In the
have.
Swiss part, there's a place, the Corrodon region. Massive ridges stretching between three valleys. Cold enough to cut through bone, but beautiful. Those places aren't for me, but maybe you'll learn to appreciate the mountains.
And what exactly would I be doing there?
Ever heard of mountain shelters, Francis?
Shelters? Like the ones for animals?
No, my friend. Out there, any spot you can call safe is worth its weight in gold. Mountain trails wind on through cold winds and blinding blizzards. Out there, even the echo seems too frightened to speak back. In the middle of all that chaos, brave alpinists built shelters. Little havens for those heading toward the summit. The only warm places in those vast, dreamy lands.
Where exactly are you going with this?
Slowly, first things first, get rid of that damn bag.
$61. Okay, damn, not gonna lie, graphics are really pretty. Graphics are really pretty, voice acting is really good. First impression, I approve. Move the map using WASD, okay. What did you expect up in the mountains this time of the year? Of course it's cold. Half the night we were talking about cozy hotels back. In a season, this shelter's supposed to be running like clockwork, so I guess it's our job to get it back up to speed. Pedro wants it to be the most popular spot in the region. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, okay. Renovate the whole place, redraw the trails, build up the reputation. Makes me wonder if it's even doable with such a small team. What choice do we have? Fail the only warm thing you'll get is prison porridge? Holy smokes, what is this backstory? What has Francis done? Also, damn, look at this eyebrow cut, what an OG. Let's take a look at the map. We need to figure out how to even get to this shelter. You can revisit all of the coming tutorials by clicking the compendium button. Okay. This tutorial will guide you through the technical aspects of the game. Okay, I can't click this yet. I guess I have to close and see what happens. Freely move the camera. Right mouse. Right mouse button, moving the mouse. WASD. Middle mouse button and move the mouse or use Q and E buttons. Okay. Zoom the camera, use the scroll wheel. Okay. Yeah, my scroll wheel is broken, unfortunately. Sturmspitze, random German, random Swiss. This actually looks kind of realistic, eh? Like the landscape, pretty close to what Swiss Alps actually look like. And the valleys. Town and market, okay. Here's our resources, day and time. Mouse scroll. Pedro mentioned his brother's hovel is somewhere out here. I don't even know what a hovel is. It's quite the hike. If we want to arrive with all our fingers and toes, we need to pick the right route. That's why the route needs planning. Let's take a look at the map. See 2 marked national trails leading there. One from town, one from the market. Means we won't have to cut our way through the wilderness. Less risky that way. Okay, makes sense. Being a good climber isn't the trick. The real trick is to be an old one. Experienced, I suppose. Time controls. Click here to pause, play, and speed up time. Sure. Someone's moving. Ivan Francis, okay. Pause the game, speed up time, and wait for the crew to arrive at the shelter. Okay, okay, I see. This gives me... what was it? The Settlers vibes, I think. Come on, this was easy, Francis. What do you mean? Peak condition? Nice pun. Pedro's brother still runs the stump. Still... Okay. Oh, okay. Switch shelters yards. And it's individual floor. Oh, this has Sims vibes. No, okay. Now I get what this reminded me of. 2 buttons up and down on the left side of the screen. Click tab. Okay. No one here. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years. Not what I was expecting. Okay, so Pedro's brother is missing. Raymond, what have you done? Gathering material for a documentary on the region's history. Documentary in the 60s, okay. Engineering's only getting more popular. I mean, true, true. Is this actually a real place? I haven't heard of the Korotan Valleys, but they might be. We'll find out. Guessing the city gave you a mountain cash to fund this. If you don't want to spend the night out in the wild, I suggest you do the same. Okay, Pedro and Nicholas are missing. Ooh. So we might have to find them later on the trail. Fix that radio tower and alert the city. Okay, so we gotta manage our shelters. That's a helicopter landing spot. Each building has its own durability affected by the weather. When it drops to 0, the building stops functioning. To repair it, select the building and assign a worker to the repair slot. Okay, can do. So we set fix the control tower, right? Mm-hmm. Sure, Francis, you can do it. Francis is a slower worker than Eva, okay.
Chop, chop.
Lazy you. Wait for radio tower repair. Francis getting to work right there. The radio tower is a key element in the development of the shelter. It allows you to use the tech tree to unlock various services, goods or technology. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. Always keep the radio tower running. Repair the garage. Should be a pretty easy one. Aha, okay. We can appeal to a different type of target groups. We'll get there eventually. Why are the cutest dogs always named like in the most brutal way? Brutus. Hello, Nicholas. Jeez, chill. Eva Harland. This is my cousin Francis. So that's Pedro's brother, I suppose. Such a classic old mountaineering person. Nicholas has no chill. Francis is quite strong, okay. Ooh, he's being honest. This was once such a good spot, but those times are over. I love the like super expressive face palettes. It's getting dark, and as a good shelter owner I can't let you get back on trail in these conditions. Yeah, that's fair. Food, firewood and heating. Nights up here can be treacherous. Start by cleaning out the garage. Going to need the snowcat. Yeah, it's snowcats in the 60s, damn. Life was pretty advanced in there. That's a heli space, right? Where's the garage? Or is that supposed to be the garage? That looks like a... yeah, okay. Eva is quicker at worker, you do this. Also wait, I should... the time be a bit slower. I mean, I guess in the meantime this guy can work on the landing pad. And then we have both assigned. Let's speed it up. Meet Old Rust Bucket. What is Old Rust Bucket? Love child of a tank and a rusty bathtub. Right, the snowcat. The best way to haul supplies. Okay. Get 1000 money by selling old furniture on the first floor using the building mode. Building mode was go tab. Selling. I guess we can kind of just sell everything, eh? Sure. Is there anything more valuable in here? Okay, almost have enough money. Here we go. Click the delivery button to set up a supply order. Okay. Air transport. Or train, okay. Send a delivery for 100 wood and 100 food using a delivery pen and a side menu. Okay, I think I first need to choose which one this is. I mean, the helicopter just looks better. I think we need equipment. Ah, damn. Can't close the menu. Transport fee 100, total cost, sure, yeah, we have enough money. Great work, Snowcat's on its way with supplies. Let's grab the radios, that way we can stay in touch even when someone heads out on the trail. Boomer testing radios, I love it. Okay, now we have 3 workers, we can said it's not worth money anymore, sure. All of the old stuff, let's get rid of it. You can track your worker on the trail map view. There we go. We have our own helicopter? How are we broke? Like, isn't it like ridiculously expensive to keep a helicopter in check and every flight? I just know like medivacs, like emergency helicopters are ridiculously expensive. I think for every minute it was like a couple €1,000 or dollars of expenses. Trying to prep some ratios. Okay, allowance. During the prologue, Pedro promised to keep you afloat by sending you some money each day at 9 AM. Should be enough in case you end up spending too much, but will not surpass the money you can get from alpinists after finishing the prologue. Allowance will cease once you start receiving clients. At this point, they will come every day, so you don't need to worry about the funds as much. Okay. Prepare 10 food rations using the kitchen panel and the shelter view. Okay, who's the best cook? Nicholas is the fastest. Sure.
Of course, you and your ideas.
Speedrunning some food. Click here to select the meal size. Bigger meals use more rations but boost guest morale. Skipping meals will lead to morale penalties. Okay. So we go for a nice middle ground first. Wise words. Of all the things that can kill you in the mountains, cold is your worst enemy. Most of the time that's true. Heating. Sure. At least 5 radiators or heaters. Set them up in locations where you expect people to spend time on all floors. Okay. Give me a second. First of all, let's get this out of the way. We expect guests to spend time. It's a bar, right? Sure. How do I drop this here? Wait, how do I build this? Oh wait, this has to be at the wall. I assume that's it, right? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So space heaters in the middle of the room. The bar makes sense. Is this brewery or something like that? Bathroom, can't. Can we even build in there? Not really, okay. Still chilling on the ground floor. Let's look at... It looks locked. We have a fire here that looks locked. Looks a bit less inviting. Let's build it all on the ground floor. Just a bit more in the living room, maybe. Something here around the table. Okay, turn on heating to at least 20%. How do I do that? Turn on heating in the panel. Chat, if I'm overviewing something, let me know. I'm not quite sure if I'm missing something. How do we turn on heating? Tutorial, help me out, heating. Okay, I got how to place stuff. Heating central at the top, okay. Ah, right, okay. I didn't get that far yet. Heating central. Okay, of course, the trade-off. Proper and often heat setting is so important, less fuel wasted. Makes sense. Auto save, sure. Now that we've got heat, maybe it's time we clean this place up. Didn't I do that already? And grab some brooms. Okay, tech tree. Wow, okay. Top side of the tech tree allows you to unlock various facilities. Right side is with furniture, down side with the crew, left side with equipment. I feel like crew is most important. New room makes sense. Okay, this is still all locked. Locked. Can only be either media. Sounds pretty important. Hold to unlock, okay. That's the biggest one. Let's go for this one. So we're unlocking the rooms in the top floor. Unlocking your outside zone of the yard using the tech tree. Okay, can do. Outside zone. Let's get the closest one first. Quest started. Build the weather station. Francis is such a lazy ass. Sun sets earlier. Makes sense. Night hikes are dangerous. Evenings are long. Best to use the time wisely. Catch up on shelter duties. Slow down time for a second here. Build the weather station. Use the yard view. Wait, that's not the yard view. There we go. Do we have the weather station? money. Tunnel, okay. It's just a little trail. That's some... Well, pretty sick architecturing, but also, I don't know, this doesn't look giga stable. Okay, where do we build these? Building mode. It's just for inside, right? Wait, no, facilities. Right. We want weather station and woodshed. Ah, okay. Let's just build them close by. Our poor guys don't have to walk that far. Ah, that's the area we just cleared earlier, eh? Space efficiency, I guess something like this. This and weather station. Rotate with R, that makes sense. Space efficiency, let's do that. Use the woodshed to gather wood. What? I accidentally sold it. Let's redo that. Ah, I'm still in building mode, so maybe here, add worker. Let's go, Nicholas. And let's move some time. There he is, running around. Stamina. Workers can get tired with their tasks, becoming slower, taking unscheduled breaks when pushed too far. To avoid this, let them rest when their stamina is low by unassigning them from tasks. Right, okay. Wait. Going too fast. Okay, you're chilling, you're exhausted. So I want to unassign you from a task.
Thankfully, I don't need a cane.
So Francis can go instead, I suppose.
Consider it done.
And he's chilling, okay. Moving away in slow motion. Okay, Francis is slowly losing stamina. The woodshed isn't the most efficient thing, but it's a lifesaver in crisis. Put up some furniture and make sure visiting alpinists have at least a bit of comfort. Expectations. To keep alpinists happy, it's essential to meet their expectations for comfort, entertainment, and storage space. Okay. Each object you place boosts one expectation. Exceeding thresholds raises the level, giving a morale boost to all alpinists, while falling short results in a penalty. Okay, pretty sure we can get that done. Build 3 beds. Okay, I gotta unlock that first in the tech tree. Sleeping. Bed and bedside table. Makes sense. Okay. I think we gotta go upstairs for this one. We just unlocked a room earlier. Okay, you're tired enough.
I
You
can't
can
wait for the summer.
chill. We'll let someone else chop wood again.
On my way.
And there we go. Didn't we just unlock a room? I'll create out still. Maybe it was downstairs. This one. Build. Comfort. Simple bed, that doesn't look too inviting, okay. Of course we want to have these at the walls. What? There we go. Wait for mysterious guests to arrive at the shelter. You can track them on the trail map view. Okay. Look at the map. The surprise is on the way. Let's see. So we speed it up. They move over. Mayor Natalie. With her whole gang. Risk safe hold. Or throw the save. Okay. So I guess we go back to the other view. Where are you? Guess we might have to like wait. Ah, there we go. Quest started. Acquire 100 raw food. Ah. The mayor. Nicholas does not seem very fond of her. Restore the permits. Oh, it's getting spicy. The village gossip. Can't officially place the shelter on tourist maps yet. Okay. Ooh. The backstab. Mrs. Harden told me you're trying to reopen the shelter. I'll be glad to see for myself. Okay. Faulty delivery. From the open supply crate wafts a nasty sour stench of half-rotten fruit. Jesus. Fortunately, it seems someone on the crew mistakenly ordered a few 100 kilos of spoiled potatoes for compost instead of top-shelf tasty deluxe rations. No time to wonder how this happened. Who's to blame? Everyone knows. Action is needed. Guests are starting to catch a whiff. Okay, we have options here. Maybe we can salvage a little something for the crew. We'll be busy. Let's just dump the whole lot. This is pointless. We lose ratios. Tossed into the soup. They won't smell that bad. No, not taking that. Let's do this. This isn't the first time. Running a shelter is never easy business. Got the funds. Hiring a helicopter would be smart. Air transport doesn't care about mountain terrain. Only things you'll need to worry about are the weather and the bill. I know someone who can help with that. Ooh, sounds like an ex-romance or something. Okay, we already repaired the landing pad. The double meal using the kitchen panel. Let's go with the food first. And just go step by step. Delivery. Transport. 100 food. 400 total cost. Okay. So that's on the way. Set a double meal using the kitchen panel. We have 11 PM. This is already over, so breakfast. Nicholas is close to exhaustion. Oh yeah, you've been chopping wood the whole time. Chill. You can go chop wood again. But you're all very slow. Okay. Build enough furniture. I feel like comfort is going to be the easiest to get up there. Where's that room? With the beds. It's like... Oh. Didn't even notice this yet. Bunk beds. Here we go. The guests are already sleeping. It is the middle of the night. It does make sense. Sure. 30 wood. Don't want to sleep right under a window. Can be really annoying. Do we have space? Where's the door? Oh wow, hey. Never mind. Curious to see if the door still opens, like if everything still works, even though I messed up the placement there. Storage. Let's see if I can unlock something else than just beds. Seating, yeah, that looks good. Oh, we can upgrade the tech tree at a later place. That's nice. Media for entertainment. Okay, for now we just need comfort, right? So let's get some chairs and stuff in there. That's some really weird chair placement, but hey, we'll take it. Bed. Surely this is not too tight, right? Actually, let's get chairs in there instead. Two people can chill next to each other. What else do we have? Let's go back down to the ground floor. We have the heater here. Set up some more chairs alongside the wall. Okay, comfort is raised. I think we did everything. Wait for the selected meal time, so we gotta wait until the AM for the helicopter too. Air transports. Tasks can also be carried out without ground vehicles using air service companies. Does involve additional transport costs. So it did blow money earlier when I went for air transport on the first service. Sure. John, what's up? Francis Harland. Do you have a relative named Eva? I used to be with a girl by that name. We were even engaged once, holy smokes. You stab us in the back and run off to the competition. What? What? Oh right, the Eva is the lady. That's why she didn't want to meet the pilot. Eva seems pissed. What's wrong with handsome John? Okay. Do you really deserve to get brushed up like that? He seemed like a decent guy. Trust me, he's not. He's a total douche. Oof. You'll just have to take my word for it. Oof. Okay. Guess we trust Eva. Did say we'd get a discount, nice. Okay, now we just gotta wait for the double meal. Like, I don't remember, like 6 or 7 a.m. Eva's close to exhaustion. Oh yeah, you've been working all night. Chill out, Eva. Okay. Someone else is gonna chop wood. And the trail mag. Yeah, give me a second.
I'm getting too old for this.
Might be the perfect time to stash that damned bag. Right, from the prologue. What, you hiding a dead body or something? Some perfectly good wood in Old Man's Cellar. Just have to keep the meals coming and make sure the mayor doesn't freeze. Gets had out on the trail, rested and satisfied. The risk of accidents drops a lot. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Sometimes it pays to go the extra mile for people tackling a tough climb. Okay, so for like the expert alpinists, go for more meals. Gotcha. Open the trail map. Trail map is this one, I believe. Paths. Path segments are the only way to travel through Korotin region. To build a path, select the path segments, select the point on the map. So click an empty spot to create an intermediate point. Depending on the slope and the terrain the path runs through, the segment line will change difficulty. Okay. Try to match the difficulty to the expected traversal of the guest or worker using the segment. I think I understand. A hiding spot. Right, we want to hide the bag. Trade tasks. You currently don't have a path connected to the Chill Crest slope. We'll need to build one. Select a path segment and build a series of paths leading to your target. At this moment, don't worry about the difficulty. Okay. Eastblick Terrace. Where's our... Damn, it's far. Okay. How about stone? Yeah, the valley doesn't make sense. Let's go... Yeah, pretty straight path here. We will take... Whoopsie. This first. We'll take the Stone Guardian along the way because why not? Huh? What am I missing? Path segment from here to... around the forest. Sure, why not? Get a pretty view along the way. Celestial Grove, we take that, why not? Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Stick with an easy road, we'll go around. What's so tough about it? Okay, we don't want to cross to the other side, I suppose. Okay, all easy. As the target is connected, time to send out the tasks. Open the task panel. Hiding spots. Huh? It's a bit flimsy on the controls. Whenever I right-click to drag the map around, it also cancels the last point. Okay, we have the route, and then I guess I need to send Francis. Commence. Use vehicle. Why not?
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. So this guy is still chopping wood. Is Francis moving? There he
Another
is.
day in the old freezer.
Okay, so he's hiding the bag, I suppose. Nicholas is exhausted and taking a break. Sure, you did a good job, Nicholas.
I don't need cane.
Liar. The altitude and the thin air, sure. Okay, you're already resting. An alpinist panel to check mayor's type in the goal. Back in 25, holy smokes. The old trail up Esprivel, probably buried long ago. We can rebuild them, okay. Leisurely trail for beginners is a whole different beast and a challenge for the pros. Right, okay, so sometimes we want challenging trails, I get it. Mm-hmm. You can see the group's type. Casual stroller. Group's traverser. Their climbing skills. The higher the difference between it and trail's difficulty, the higher the risk of accident. Okay. Does it even go the other way around too? We'll figure it out later. You can see the group's goal. Destination, basically. Okay, so I gotta build a trail to Espritval for the alpinist group. Alpinist group stay at the shelter for 2 days, after which they set out on a trail. Okay, it depends on their guestbook type and morale. Okay, will do. This is the range of traversal the alpinists of this type can have. These are the desires of the group. The trail has those tags are more likely to tag it. They will reward you with reputation. Okay. So for now we only have casual strollers. Level 2 to 3, 10 to 15 slope, forest vista points. Pretty basic, sure. Okay. Forest, low slope, vista point. Everything suggests the ideal choice would be a gentle trail. Better run through the forest for at least a stretch. Just marking a route isn't enough. The trail still needs proper preparation. Secured and clearly signed. On the tougher stretches, it's worth adding barriers or safety chains. It's pretty realistic. Like a cable car for the lazy ones. For those who just want the view, a cable car is actually a great idea. Also kind of true. Seen that quite a bit on my travels. In the 60s though, I don't know if cable cars were a thing back then. Only once the path is marked and prepared we can set the official trail. Has to lead from the shelter to the point of interest. We can do that. Create a new trail. Click the create new trail button. All of the points you want to include in your trail. Starting with the shelter, once the route is outlined, click the confirm route button. Include camp points. Oh, that's cool. Trail cannot form a loop. Alpinists know how to navigate trails themselves. Don't need to force them to walk in circles. What? Loop trails are great. What do you mean? It's so nice to see something different on the way back than on the way there. Alright, let's try that. Click here to create a trail. Trail is just like a route, but after the setup it will be used multiple times by interested guests. So it starts at the lobster den. Select a note to add Espritval. Right, so we gotta... Wait, we gotta build this first. pretty straightforward. So we can now go from here to there and back. Confirm. What do we call this? The Spiritual experience. Spirited. Do we have enough space? No. Let's not get overly creative. For now, okay. Build a path, set the trail. The trail must include a forest tag. It doesn't have a forest tag, damn. Let's redo that. So we want to go like around. Remove tray. Build. And they did not want a round trip, okay. Looks nice and easy. Cross the forest and go back. Also crosses water, let's do that instead. Zwei Fliegen mit einer Klatsche, we say in German. Getting 2 flies with just 1 swat. So, create trail. From the den here and there. Finish with an endpoint. Celestial Grove, I suppose. Oh, the first bit already had water. I didn't even need to go that far. Well, it is what it is. Trail must include him. That looks good, right? So now we need to... Trail setup waiting. A trail was created but still needs to set up before it operates. Guess that means we send a worker there. Let's go Nicholas. We got 2 out of them out there. Third one can go chop wood, right? Actually, full send. Who cares? Oh, commence task.
Of course,
Just for that.
you and your ideas.
In the middle of night? Sure. Okay, pretty straightforward. Does that work? Leading to Espritva? I guess I might need to go the other way around. Let's try that instead. Because technically, yeah, it leads to the Celestial Grove, right? Let's do another one. Goes like here, here. Hey. 2 spread. Bunch of forest tags, looks good, right? For the mayor. Right, okay, that works. Also one has to head out and mark it in the field. Let's do that again. Send all 3 to set it up.
I'm on my way.
Done.
There they are. Okay, we're pretty good on resources. Great work, team. All of the guests usually stay for 2 days, then leave. It gives them plenty of time to build their morale using shelter's facilities. Leaving us at the mercy of the... Leaving the shelter well fed and relaxed. I'm happy you're happy. Do I turn off the radio? What? It's truly a wonderful stay. Okay, we're getting some clout, some promotion. Right, there's still that thing about legality. Okay. If she'd stayed one more day, she'd have seen we can barely heat this ruin and those clouds. Okay. Wait until morning. Guests are coming. Oh, so we have some hardcore guys this time around. What is this? Oh, the mayor? Unlock communal space on the tag tree. Build bunk beds, sure. What was that? There they are. Okay, so let's go up a floor. Where do we build bunk beds? Room is pretty stuffed already. I don't think I want more. Base floor though. Let's see if we can unlock another room first. Otherwise we have to make it really weird. Okay, that works. Bunk bedroom. Another big one. Let's move up. No, wait, it was on this one. That's it. Bed. Le simple bunk bed. All right. Flip it first. Space efficiency. Nah, let's make it a little bit pretty. Prepare food ration. Wood is running low. Okay, wait. First of all, let's get that wood chopper. What's the shortcut again? I think here. It's there it is. Reputation. It's a measure of popularity. Higher reputation brings higher entry fee. And more guests. To increase it, have alpinists complete their expeditions safely, fulfill their desires, deal with events, quests, and rescue missions. Can do.
Of course. You and your ride is.
Voice acting is actually pretty good. Prepare food rations. Kitchen.
It will be done in
Eva,
no
you can
time.
do this. Double meal. I don't know how many are getting prepared.
Chop, chop.
Am I out of food? Still have raw food though. Unlock woodshed upgrade 1 on the tech tree. Let's do that in the meantime. That's nice. We always need more wood. Woodshed to gather woods. Working on it. Okay. Just need some time to pass. Kitchen is done. You guys can chill. Just working on the wood. I think Nicholas can get it done before he gets tired. There we go. Good luck! It seems you finished the prologue and you're ready for the rest of the snowy adventure. Keep in mind that Above the Snow is a forgiving type of game, so you don't need to worry if things look dire. Always a way to dig yourself out of the hole. We are playing on hard mode though, don't forget. And then check the compendium. Some tips. Always be on the lookout for new tech tree upgrades. Keep your guests fed with enough beds, warm and happy, so they don't get into any accidents. Put your trails to match the alpinist types. Easy for newbies, hard for veterans. Successful expeditions bring reputation, you guys bring money to the quest when you have some free time in between. Okay, once the reputation, rescue center, 3 peaks connected, I'll do that later. Marketing and competition. Okay, done with the tutorial. Pretty cool first impression for a cozy game, I'll be honest. I don't usually play cozy games. It's fairly new to me. It's kind of cool. 300 wood. Okay, so we... At least with some customers. Advertising, okay. Hehe. Pretty smart. Remember about the guests. We want to build our reputation. If we tire them out too much, there will be accidents. Okay, so we need someone working on the wood, that's for sure. Chapter quests. Proceed to the next chapter of the story. You must fulfill the mayor's directives. It may include objectives related to managing the shelter, reaching a required reputation level, and completing specific tasks. Sounds good. So someone needs to chop some wood.
I've got a thermos of tea just for that.
Let's get them both to chop some wood.
Job's a job.
That's gonna be it for now. Once Nicholas rests a bit, he can build the rescue center, I suppose. Let's check the tech tree. We have enough for an up... No, wait, reputation level is too low. Guess we just upgrade everything. It's all pretty cheap, we have enough money, sure. Chess table, let's go. We'll definitely play a chess resort. Let's continue here. On-site resort. Cool. Hot tub. That's gangster. Guerrilla and bonfire spot. Okay, what else? Stamina upgrade, that's really nice. Further story progress, okay. It's all this. Vehicle cost decreased by 80%. Let's go. I don't know what the gear is for, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Not sure if we can already build a rescue center. Still chopping wood. Let's wait for this for a second. Can build. Build new handrails along the trails on the map.
Hello there, my dear.
I can't wait for the summer.
Thankfully, I don't need a cane. I'm getting too old for this.
I just wait for them to rest up a little bit. And then I will build handrails. Whoa, what was that? Competition. Excuse me, can I speak to someone from the staff? We'll get that in a second. Whole list of complaints from guests. What? Broken bridge. Complete the trail tasks. Raise storage space. Okay. Step by step. Build new handrails along the trails on the map. That's not it. So we do that. Building mode. Is that what they mean? Barriers? Build new handrails? Okay, how do I lock it in? Not quite sure if I understand this correctly. Build new handrails along the trails on the map. Unlocked everything we were able to unlock. Honestly, we'll just start with the other thing. Complete the trade house to check the rickety bridge. Where is the rickety bridge? Search. I feel like I'm being a little bit too dumb. Okay, we still gotta do this, like Wanger's Companions. Traversal 3, I guess they're gonna go for this one. Wait, no, they're hardcore. And professionals. So they might want to climb this one here. What else do we have? These 3 peaks connected with trails. That's a peak. Let's do that first. Building mode. Pass segments here. Was this so easy? I thought. Ah, okay. If I go through here, it includes climbing. That's something for the hardcore guys. And one more peak. Sturmspitze, let's go. Do something. Is there some medium difficulty thing? Okay, no, we're gonna have to make this hard as well. Oh, we're out of money and... Ugh, that's not good. I did choose to go hard mode. So we need wood and money. So we might need to piss some alpinists off before we get this done, right? So this is for the climbers. Eva can do this, right?
I've got a thermos of tea just for that.
So that's gonna be the second peak. Build a rescue center. How do we do that? More wood, okay. So the other guy goes back to chop chop.
Consider it done.
Let's see how Eva does. She gets injured along the way or something. Shower Q Revolt. Sinister murmur echoes louder and louder through the shelter's corridor. The commotion is coming from behind the bathroom doors, where a sizable crowd of disgruntled tourists is gathered. The cause, a long line for the shower. Oh, the classic. Okay. Complimentary meals. Yeah, we don't want to... Wait, set clear time limits and organize a proper queue to restore order. That gives us... We do want reputation, right? I mean, I'm usually all for that, but... You'll be fine, you'll manage. Okay. So that did sound as count as a connected peak. Some more people are coming. Climbers. Yeah, sure. So Eva can go chop wood as well. Oh, we need to repair it as well.
Done in no time.
I'm getting too old for this.
Trail task. Where is the rickety bridge? Sure if I get it. Check for bear tracks. Does that work? Like that? Finish with an endpoint. Huh? Not sure if I'm being too dumb. Build new handrails along the trails on the map. Let's do that first. Trails. So we have some hardcore people coming in first. So we want to build trails there. Handrails there. Build. So I guess that would be barriers and chains, right? Ah, yeah, that did work. What else did we want? We have a Spirit Valve Celestial Growl as a tray. Might need some more wood. One more wood? Okay, damn. Anyone chopping? Gotta send Eva out to chop.
I'm on the way.
Not enough beds? Damn, actually gotta manage with the limited wood we have. Okay. Let's do beds first. Build. Let's build out the bunk bedroom a bit more. 60 wood, that's so expensive. Wood is running low, yeah. No kidding. Need more wood choppers. Kitchen. Not gonna lie, it's actually not that easy in hard mode.
Chop.
On my way.
We are getting a bunch of money though. I think we still need more beds. I think I prioritized the handrails for now though before the guys set out on trails. How much food do I have? I don't know how much I need. Okay. I think I needed 54 to do the last handrail thing. There you have it, hand rice for you. Paint the advertisement. How do we do that?
Years ago, it was much
Ready for any task.
Just another day in the old freezer.
Okay, we gotta let them chill for a bit first. Let them get some stamina up. Did prepare some food. Very low on wood. Unexpected talent. Convince Nicholas to play his harmonica. So either mood. Nah, we want fame, right? Nicholas agrees to continue. Okay, and this guy is resting quickly. Bonus activities. Across the shelter there's many bonus activities that can be performed in exchange for minor time-limited bonuses. Check out with Brutus in the lobby. If you take care of him, you can acquire reputation multiplier. Makes sense, a good hot dog. It's worth a lot. Tip jar. Okay, so Brutus and tip jar. Okay. Francis is gonna chop. I guess Eva can go. Where's Brutus? There you are.
Of course, you and your ideas.
A job's a job.
So most of them are mostly happy. Next thing we do is build some more beds, right? Wait. Sure, okay. That all works. We'll let those rest. Someone's gonna have to go into the kitchen soon again. I'll do a nighttime shift, that's fine.
Ready for any task.
Ah, okay. That's what the gear is for. Let's see for a second. Most importantly, we need wood. Nicholas is the fastest at work speed. What else do we need? Connected peaks. Need a bit more food for breakfast soon. Kitchen.
It will be done in no time.
So this is almost the second day, right? Some people are gonna set out soon. Still have no idea how to... Wait, first of all, we sent this guy back so he can
Can't wait for this.
do the advertisement in a second. Anything on the tech tree that I can upgrade? Not yet, eh? Ah, okay, the bonus tasks are just temporary, I get it. Right, wait, we can order, I forgot about that. We can order Then I don't need a worker. Do I have a maximum of 200? So let's get 100 food, we'll need that eventually, and then 100 wood. In the meantime, we can build some more beds. Get that bunk bedroom full. I gotta wait for more wood. There it is. I'll save the rest of the wood for a second. Actually, let's finish up the room. It looks a bit ugly at this point. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so this appeals to certain types of guests. You're chilling. You gotta do the trail task. Paint the advertisement. So it was here and here.
Consider it done.
The other two are still working. Okay, let's see. So the difficulty changes depending on weather conditions, if I'm not mistaken.
Crap.
The result of temperature,
Got any meds
accidents,
for
or
that?
random events, workers may develop ailments. Damn, to treat ailments, click the treat ailment button. Makes sense. Uh-huh. Okay, working on the marketing. What geezer is going to Oh, he looks oddly criminal, I don't know. Mildly sus. My Among Us senses are tickling. Werner Krauer. What? What was that all about? Injury.
Just another day in the old freezer.
I'm kind of broke. I go for the easy option. He was shouting in German. Oh, I feel that. Was with some German guy with an axe. Pretty wise.
I can't wait for the summer.
Huh? Okay, yeah, I mean, I want to. Wait, these are the hardcore climbers, so why are they going that route and not the ferocity one? Well, you do you. Let's raise this storage space next. We want to build storage. Some wardrobes, sure, why not? I need a lot more wood, eh?
I'm on the way.
On my way.
Chop chop. A job's a job.
Home accident! Loud crash. The scene the side is unpleasant. Rubbing their aching knee, oh no. Install some anti-slip services, sure. We still need honor. We have wood, it's fine. Okay, can you finally... There we go. What? Why not? What's your problem? Ah, I need to select it first, I'm stupid. It's cool. We're not super rich. We're gonna chill for a while. Actually, we are kind of rich. I should have gone for a shorter one.
Hello there, my dear.
So we can get more wood and stuff. Let's order. This can carry more. Oh, we don't have workers, never mind. Shouldn't have greeted this guy, but now it's like sunk cost, whatever. They're recovering so slowly, damn. Gotta prep some food soon. Okay.
40 years ago, it was much easier.
Kitchen.
I'm getting too old for this.
I think one in the kitchen is enough. Actually, yeah, whatever.
I got a thermos of tea just for that.
In the meantime, we can set up some more storage space now that we have wood again. This room could use some. Don't judge my interior design skills, but it's not the prettiest. but it gets the job done. We're at level 1. Let's go to the main floor. This could use some... We have a lot of space here. Simple table gives storage? Interesting. Let's make this our banquet hall. It's a bit close to the wall. It's fine though. Cabinets, why not? I messed up. No. Something else goes in here. Otherwise it looks too ugly. Barrels! Okay. We did manage to... Okay, we still gotta wait for the guy to heal. And to do these weird tasks that I don't know how to complete. Okay, we're still stacking money. I can go for another delivery. Wait until the next guest arrival. Let's go food this time. These two can chill for a second and then they go chop chop wood.
Of course.
I've got a
You
thermos of
and
tea
your
just for
ideas.
that.
Oh, this guy is healthy
Can't
again.
wait for the summer.
Okay, in that case, let's see what these trade tasks are. I'm pretty sure they're not like... Because we have rickety bridges here, but I think that's not what's being meant by... Oh, durability. Okay, let's do that first.
Chop chop.
I'm getting too old for this. On my way.
Okay. Trail tasks. All tasks beyond the shelter are managed through trail tasks. Here's a clickable icon. Assign a worker and the route in the trail task window. Assign a vehicle, okay. Ending with the location of the trail task. Where are these locations? Wait, that's it? Just needed to select a vehicle, I suppose. Okay, see what happens. starting to feel like a StarCraft player here. Micromanaging all of
Run
these.
away.
So you're still on expedition, okay. Where are you though? You're done?
Another day
Okay.
in the old freezer.
See how we check for bear tracks. Maybe it's also just vehicle. Francis can do it. Do need to set up a route, okay. That doesn't work. Okay, maybe there's more in... Isn't there a quest book or something somewhere? I'm confused. Where do I find these bear tracks?
I can't wait for the summer.
Huh? Nani? Maybe anyone in chat understands this more than I do. Ah, okay. Destination as... Oh, I'm so blind. Okay, I just needed to see it. Okay. So from the lobster den we go... Okay, it was not that hard after all, I'm just stupid. And Nicholas can go chop chop, right?
On my way.
Sudden flood of coal. Okay, wait for everyone to return to the shelter, wait until next best arrival time. Okay! Getting reputation, getting money. No desires fulfilled though, okay, that's on me. Should put up ads closer to the city. Corotainer want to advertising within our budget. TV in the 60s, let's go. Okay. Check this spot for most vistas. Und immer nicht Lookout.
It'll be done in no time.
Where is that? We build a trail here and here. This one should be easy. Do a rather easy trail there. Still need more wood. Let's call in the chopper. Actually, we have some guys who can just... Let's just get a ton this time.
Chop, chop.
Special guest. More productivity. And I mean, we just need reputation, right? Can't wait for this guy to come back with a train load. Perfect. I think we'll just get the next delivery right away. Okay, I'm gonna be pretty broke for a second, but not for long. My bad. Should have just done, like, fully pulled it. Was checking if there's a way to keep this yellow or orange, but apparently there wasn't. Kitchen.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the guests. I'm just managing resources for now. Bridge was loose, okay. Who's that guy? What a nice dude. Oh, the competition! Le Pic Magnifique, okay. He's doing some pretty good emotional blackmailing though. Respect it. When you're in the kitchen, you're sleeping, you're doing nothing, I guess.
Consider it done.
some money is coming in. I think we still need a bit more. It was like 120 or so until... I guess you can
Ready
chop
for
wood
any
in the
task.
meantime.
I'm on the way.
Building nearly broken? Which one? Hmm? Hmm. Oh, I had no idea we need to keep this one repaired too.
I've got a thermos of tea just for that.
Let's go, Eva. You're the real MVP.
I've got a thermos of tea just for that. I'm on the way. It will be done in no time.
Trail tasks, okay. I mean, we have a ton of food. It's fine. So we can finish building this. Oh, we still don't have enough money. We'll get some in the morning. Okay. Clean up the trail obstruction. That we can do. Okay, while we wait for money. Guess one goes in the kitchen, one goes chop chop.
On my way.
A job's a job.
We can build some more. I don't even know. Comfort, I guess. Right into the NPC. That works. Let's build some more bunk beds. Gotta go up. This was pretty packed. Wait, I still had one empty one somewhere. Comfort is above expectations. Let's go. Entertainment is going to be the next one. Chess table, I love it. Plant chess tables everywhere. Tune it right next to each other, why not? Ah, can't do. Here, so you guys can play some tournaments or whatever. Typewriter, that's gangsta. Oh, that's a door, never mind. Heating is off. Oh, we did run out of wood, damn. Back to chop chop.
I've got a thermos of tea just for that.
Of course, you and your ideas.
Right, che.
Another day in the old
It's a
freezer.
bit too much happening at now.
Years ago, it was much
Ready for
easier.
any test.
Okay, we have a bit of money, we have a lot of food, we have very little wood. I'll be conservative with food though, so we don't have to order it more and more often. We all chill for a second and I'll figure out the trail obstruction thing. Desire was met. Okay, dangerous wind speed. Hmm?
I've got a thermos of tea just for that.
Okay, all of a sudden we're rich again, so let's order some more.
Chop chop.
Go away, Steam. Achievement. I don't need you. Wait, what do I need to visit? The alpinist groups? Shiver Peak Slope. Okay, we can do that. Gotta wait for the wood anyway. Okay, first let's assign tasks to these
Thankfully,
guys.
I don't need a cane. Of course, you and your ideas.
It'll be done in no time.
Okay, so we can finish building this. Oh, it's only orange now. I guess the weather conditions improved. Let's do the trail obstruction first. Francis is free.
A job's a job.
Entertainment low, what? Not enough radios or what? Good point though, I didn't really care much about entertainment yet. This room definitely still needs some stuff. Just get a bunch of typewriters next to each other, just like in a library. Bit of space. Yeah, that's enough for now. Save my wood for building tray stuff. Ice cream sundaes. This guy has no chill. What the hell? Francis is a thug for real. Try being useful for once, that's pretty savage. Okay. Wait for inspector's visit. In the meantime, we can do the other trail tasks. Okay. Hmm? What's the other one? Where did those guys want to go again? Shiver Peak Slope. Let's look for that. That is far. Actually, no. Wait, from Astral Door, it's fine. What kind of group is that? Boulderers. Okay. We'll let them climb. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just do this right away. Oh, no wood. So this guy still has nothing to do. I guess we can send him on another delivery. I feel like I'm getting the... What? Why are you still...
I can't wait for the summer.
Are you back already? Let's see. Delivery. There we go. Just 400 wood, why not? Commence.
Consider it done.
I did this last piece here.
Ready for any task.
Inspector is in, okay.
It was much easier.
Heavy roof. Nicholas and Eva. Nah. We'll get a big load of wood, let's do that. Oh no! Francis. What has he done? A criminal. Well, that was obvious already, but... What did he do? Grumpy old man with the dog threats. Okay. Wood has arrived. At least 3 peaks connected with trails. Is that not a 3rd peak? I didn't make a trail out of it yet. True. It's a long trail. Oopsie, my bad. I accidentally tapped the Windows button. The Rukavai Rejoicement, sure. Okay, Nicholas is